Good evening, everybody. Is anybody intrigued by the title? Hello, Aria. How's it going? So this particular live, I am basically hosting a psychic circle for anybody who is interested in wanting to sit in a circle with other intuitives such as myself, as an opportunity to not only discover but explore your own psychic abilities and your own intuitive abilities, that each and every one of us has, and if you don't believe that you have psychic abilities, I'm here to prove you wrong. I believe everybody has psychic abilities and they're just dormant, and it takes will and practice to open up. So I believe I have the ability I have all clairs, except clairaudience only comes in very rarely, and claircognizance is also my least present clair, but it is there. I still have it. It's actually claircognizance was one of my first psychic experiences as a child. But my main clair is seeing and feeling, and then it would be knowing, claircognizance. So those are my tiers. How about you? You seem to be very familiar. Would you like to share? But yeah, I want to host a little circle here for anybody who's interested. We can do, I know other people will be interested in getting some questions answered through spirit, and we can all sit together as a group, and I'm going to give a few tips on how you can receive and hear spirit for yourself, and hopefully help you all discover that you all have the ability. You've always had the ability to connect. It just takes a bit of practice. And yeah, maybe this is something that you want to do, but I assure you, once you realize that you have abilities, you'll never be able to deny them ever again. Oh, I don't necessarily believe I don't have them because I've had experience in the past, but I've moved away from that part of my life. Okay, no problem. Clairvoyance, knowing, hearing. I don't get. Me too. I've never smelled anything. My mom has. I think that's her. That's the only psychic experience she's ever shared with me. But she's smelled things. So yes. I think Ema Fractal is talking to Aria. But you'll come to know that this is a part of the human experience. Even animals are psychic, and that's to their benefit. It's there to serve you. So if you are scared at all for any reason, that is just another part of the levels of consciousness here as human beings. Fear will block you from growth. See how desire is right below fear? Once you get past fear, then you realize you can move forward to whatever it is that you choose. And then you start working towards whatever it is. I would say that, yes, I would say that the way that spirit connects with me is telepathic, but I believe telepathy is just a form of clairvoyance. The hard part is working hard for years without achieving. And that was absolutely my experience. It took me a very long time to get where I am today. But through perseverance and not giving up, I'm grateful that I never gave up. But I did many, many times in the past. So yes, for all new viewers here, I'm hosting a psychic circle here. Once we have a few people who are interested, let me know. Then I'm going to give a few tips. We're going to sit down with each other. Preferably if you do want to open up and discover and sense spirit. Ideally, you want to be sitting up in a chair with your feet planted on the ground. You definitely want to be calm. You want to have a glass of water with you as well. You definitely, if you've never connected with spirit intentionally before, and you want to receive, that the intention absolutely needs to be there. Calm absolutely needs to be there. Self-awareness, bodily awareness needs to be there. If you had a bad day, if you're angry, if you're sad, frustrated, if you feel like you are not feeling well at all about life, now is probably not the time to do it. You do need to be a clear channel. So the reason why I am able to receive things clearly is because I basically do a lot of preparation before I come on lives. And so things come in clearly. So there's a lot of prep that I do before I come on here to make sure that I'm clear for you all. It's not hard work. It's simply allowing space in between thoughts, slowing down every single moment so you catch your intuition, you catch the images and random guidance. Absolutely. Ema knows exactly what we're doing. I once predicted my husband going to jail from a false claim 2 weeks before it happened. Yes, that was absolutely probably spirit sending you signals. And so don't deny that. And once you recognize that you do have this ability, it is truly here to serve humanity. First and foremost, it should be there to serve you because you come first. And then, if you have time, you share it with the world. So, I believe, it looks like Ema is here to join our psychic circle. So, I'm excited to know and see their contribution. I'm excited to have other intuitives here. Hello, Carmilla. Boss, you don't have to participate. It's okay. But it'd be great to know that some people do want to sit down with me and receive the same impressions. We're going to have one person ask a question they want to present to spirit, and we are all going to focus on the same person and question at hand, and we're all going to hopefully have a pen and paper down where you want to type whatever you see, hear, feel, sense, smell, taste. You want to write things down. We'll close our eyes. I'll give you little tips on how to receive. You definitely want to be closing your eyes, especially if you're not used to doing things like this. You definitely want to be breathing. It's very, very important. Do not make sure that your brain is getting oxygen, but you must be in complete stillness in order to sense the very slight but subtle energetic shifts happening in your awareness, in your body. Yes, Ema. Yes, Ema, thank you for chiming in. Very, very important, because the brain here it's basically our mothership here. So when I go, as a clairvoyant, when I go into trance, you'll see I try to be as calm as possible. And I kind of pretend like nobody's here with me, and I'm here just in my apartment by myself, and there's no pressure. So the least pressure that you put on yourself you don't want to, the better. You don't want to expect anything. You want to basically be a blank page. You're a blank canvas for spirit. Okay, and then you pretend like you're a cloud, and you just allow whatever, the energy will move through you. And for beginners, you can start off with, am I getting an expanded feeling? Or do I feel contracted? Do I feel like this is a yes or a no? Do I feel happy, or do I feel sad or angry? Look for emotions, okay? Do I ever get overexcited and get booted out? What does that mean? So, we have Ima's definitely here. Zoran, I'm not sure if you want to join here. I don't know what Zoran is saying. Okay, so Arya, I'm not sure, but if anybody is ready, we can actually start. We do need a guinea pig, somebody who wants to ask Spirit a question, and then we will all, as a group, close our eyes and basically receive. And then everybody will take notes. I think we'll take about maybe 3 minutes for each question. We can all write down our notes, and then we'll all go over what we felt, sensed at the very end as a group. And everybody could share what they got, and then you could practice to see if you got hits or not, okay? I'm not sure what the question is about Ima. I'll be right back. 1 second. If everybody could like the video, that'd be really cool. Just double tap the screen for me. Also, if you have a deck of tarot cards, you could shuffle those. That'll help you tune in. Crap. So, are we ready? I have a few tarot decks here. One from 5 and below. It's pretty simple, pretty basic. Arya is going to be participating. Very nice. Nice to see you, Arya. I also have, I forgot what this one's called. I think this is called Sears Tarot. And then I have very, very classic Marseille. Marseilles? Very, very classic. Okay, perfect. We have 4 people. Okay, perfect. Let's go ahead and, but we do need someone to, okay, why don't we do, does anybody want a question answered today? So know that if you are participating in this intuitive psychic circle today, just for this first round, if you do want a question answered, you can give it to us, but you will likely sit this round out because your answer is getting answered. So you will, if you do want to participate, you can go to the next round for the next person to ask the question. So, but if there's anybody here who is basically observing, just observing, if you would like a question answered, you can let us know that you would like it, but do not reveal the question to us, okay? Just let us know that you would like a question answered, And you can say, I have a question, but do not reveal it in the chat. Thank you, Emma. Very, very respectful. So before we begin, I would ask or recommend everybody to start taking very deep breaths. And out. You want to relax your shoulders. You want to relax your jaw. Okay, Arya, perfect. So Arya is going to go ahead and ask the universe the question out loud in her mind, however they would like. And then we will all, as a group, focus on Arya's name and what she just typed here. I have a question. So that will be the blueprint. That will be the energy that we will capture here to all tune into the same frequency, okay? So everybody start taking deep breaths as deep as you can through your nose. You can even hold it at the top. And as you let your breath out, just relax your shoulders. Make sure your legs aren't crossed. Your feet are on the ground. Your back is as straight as possible. Relaxing your neck. Relaxing your brain. And your entire body as calm and still as possible. One more. We can ask our space to be cleared as well, and I usually go with the basic, only what serves the heart and the mind may enter and stay. You can declare this as you are in control of your space, your energy field. You dictate what is to stay and what is to leave. And feel that shift happen as we do this work, as we connect to spirit as a group. One more breath out. Okay. So we can go ahead and begin. I'm gonna, if you have a tarot deck that you wanna shuffle, you can do that too. I just use this as a way to focus. I'm not gonna be using the cards, but I will just shuffle and just put like 3 cards down. Okay, as I think of Arya here and the question, okay? So we can go ahead. I'll give us about 3 minutes, okay? And then write down what you see, what you feel. Remember, no pressure on yourself, no expectations. You are a cloud and allowing energy to move through you, okay? Okay, Arya, let's focus on your question. Just give it about maybe 1 more minute, maybe. Okay. I hope we got something. If not, it's okay. There's more opportunities. We have more people asking questions. But I'm gonna go ahead and ask some general questions that we can all. I'm gonna ask whether or not people believe. Did they feel expanded? Did they feel positive as they were trying to receive symbols or impressions? Did they feel negative? Did they feel excited? Did they feel stressed out? Was this related to relationships? Was it related to money? Was it related to, what do we think? Anybody wanna put themselves out there? It's okay. Okay. I'm gonna say that I was feeling anxious, that there was worry here in the question at hand. I'll start off with that. Does anybody agree? Anybody? Okay, no problem. So I'm gonna go ahead and share what I received. I'm getting relationships vibes, lots of thoughts about love, wanting a love offer. At least that's what the cards told me. Okay, and some holding back. Okay. Okay, it might resonate, who knows? I felt something. I felt that this was related to financial stuff. So, that's cool. Maybe this might still, my mind fell out of focus in a way, so I guess that's related to anxiety. I definitely felt anxiety here as well. Okay. So I'm gonna explain I'm gonna say what I said, and I'm gonna be honest too. I get nervous too. I get very nervous. I don't know if it's sometimes it's my mind that's making it up, or if it's actually spirit. Okay. So I'm a little bit scared to say what I got, but I'm still gonna say it because we all make mistakes. I wouldn't say mistakes. We all have to try, okay? And to see, and then we get the feedback from whoever we're reading, and we're looking for, and it's okay because sometimes it's gonna be like, oh, that didn't resonate? Okay, well that's fine, let me try again. That's all that's necessary here, okay? So I'm gonna explain what I got. So when I first closed my eyes, I saw an image, or actually a vision, of somebody skydiving. They weren't skydiving yet, okay, but they were in the plane, and it was very loud, and they were reaching the moment where they had to jump. And at first I was like, oh my God, what's happening? This is exhilarating at the same time. But the longer that I stayed there, I realized that the person that was about to jump was scared, basically. There was a lot of concern. The next thing that I felt with regards to this basically jumping on the plane, the words clean air came through. And I don't know what this is. Usually if I'm giving a reading to somebody and I see something and it doesn't make sense, I would close my eyes again and I would ask for clarification. But when I see clean air, I'm big on clean air. So I love living around trees, you know, that's what I love. I don't prefer living in cities and stuff. So to me, this is an omen saying, hey, if you're scared, they're probably trying to reduce your anxiety here. Okay. And then I got a sense that I got a symbol that would be telling me that you're maybe overthinking things to an excess, where overthinking is excess, right? But yes, and it has to do with trust issues with yourself. And I believe this has to do with a decision, trust issues, making your own decisions, and you do not trust yourself. And this, and then I saw my symbol. I saw a building, which is my symbol for financial related things. Okay. I have a few more things that I saw. I also felt that you, Aria, and I could be wrong. We're gonna see what happens, but I'm just putting it out there, okay? It's all part of the process. But I also felt that you are in a position where you basically like hate your financial situation to the point where you don't want to deal with things generally. So you kind of closed off and collapsed on in yourself, basically trying to make yourself happy. But you're obviously not happy here. And then I asked for guidance, and I asked, what is the guidance here? And what came through was self-control. Being able to control what you think, how you feel, and how you act. And the end goal here is basically to create or obtain something that would create equilibrium and balance within your life. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. Usually I'd be able to tie in the cards, get more information, but this is just practice. And if nobody got anything, I'm gonna give a few more tips. So yeah, I'm a little bit nervous. I don't know what Ari's gonna say, if she resonates at all. And I get also, if somebody, we're going to go into the next person, we're going to wait to see what Arya says, see if she got clarity or not. If anybody else wants to share anything else that they got, received, we're going to do second round. Arya, you can join us with the second round. Hi, Ferris. We do need another person to ask a question to the universe, and we will all do this as a group again. No, I'm not married. No, I wish I had a partner. Love your honesty and bitchly. I'm trying, my goal is basically to help other people realize that, they can develop their own communication and relationship with spirit, because spirit wants to communicate with all of us. They love it when we hear them. It's okay. You asked honestly, and if it's not, I thought it'd be so obvious. Hey girl, yeah, I'm that way. It's more about a question on my personal freedom. So, yeah. I don't know what it is. If I were doing a specific, if I was actually doing a reading, like a serious reading for Arya, I would have gone a lot deeper and made sure that the message was clear. Okay, so I can tell this one is a little bit. There's a lot of energy in this reading, so that's okay. But we'll go on to the next round. Okay, this is all about seeing if we're getting hits or not. So you all can get comfortable trying at least, and then when you start seeing and start discovering that, oh wow, I got a hit, that's the moment where you're gonna start snowballing to things, and you're like, okay, let me try again, okay. So let's go on to the next person. Okay, somebody would like to ask a question. Just do not reveal it to us. Let us know that you have a question by saying, I have a question. Put that in the chat. And if everybody could double tap the screen for me and just like this video, that would be wonderful. Okay, Andressa, perfect. So again, we're gonna do, this is round 2. We're all going to tune in to Adressa Silva. Adressa, go ahead and just give the question to the universe right now in your head. And I'm gonna ask you guys, when you're doing this, when you're trying to connect, imagine your mind as a balloon, okay? And right now, usually in autopilot, our mind is filled with all this energy, okay? So probably all of our minds are, just imagine this huge balloon that's been inflated with oxygen, whatever, helium. So when you try to receive, imagine your mind's energy basically being drained to this little, let's just say it's a dot now. Instead of it being this huge balloon, now it's a dot because you've controlled your mind space. Okay? And also make sure you are connected to your heart as well. Okay? Alright. So we're all going to try again. This is round 2. Remember, there are no mistakes, okay? This is just practice. Alright, so Andressa has given the question to the universe, I trust. Perfect. Alright, so we can go ahead and all close our eyes, go into meditation. Make sure you're breathing. Take a sip of water before you do. Make sure to relax your shoulders, relax your jaw. Okay? And I'll give us about 5 minutes, okay? So you can take your time. Do not rush. Do not rush, okay? All right, let's go ahead. Okay. So, I'm gonna be completely honest. I believe my channel is blocked here. So I personally do need to do a little bit of clearing myself, but I don't I'm not feeling good about what's not coming through. Things are not coming through clearly. If anybody would like to share what they got, you can do that. You can start simple. Did you feel positive? Did you feel negative? Did you feel happy? Did you feel sad? Did you feel a yes? Did you feel a no? Okay. Well, that makes me feel better about what I'm feeling because I feel the same thing. Um, I'm just it. I just don't feel even. I don't even feel clear about what is coming through. Oh wow! Look at that. See. Oh, that's interesting. You know, yellow is a very, like, it's a thinking color. Somebody who has to put forth a lot of intellectual energy. Not really sure what I was supposed to do. It just got there. Okay. Yes, this was to this was to answer your question, Andressa. So what I'm gonna do is that if things don't come through clearly for me, I usually use my cards here. So this might be a reason why I'm not tuning in very well. So but it looks like everybody's the signs that everybody received all kind of look like they're all in the same boat. But just I want to clarify for myself here. So if everybody wants to see it, and I can't even guarantee, who knows, everything might still be clouded when I tune in, but I'm gonna go ahead and try to do so. Also, if you have sage, if you have incense like frankincense, myrrh, palo santo, this is really good for clearing energy, stuck energy around you. You want to clear the crown chakra here around the heart. If you have musical instruments, but I'm going to go ahead and try to clarify the question here for Andressa, okay? But this is still good practice for everybody. So I'm proud that everybody's participating. I'm going to go ahead and see. I'm going to use my tools here. So tools are very, very good at helping focusing your mind. So as you can see, tarot is very popular with that. People use pendulums. I use a tuning fork. So I'm going to concentrate on Andressa here, okay? All right. So for Andressa, the Knight of Swords is coming through as an omen. This usually, and that's interesting that someone is picked up on yellow, because this is also have to do with the intellect. This could deal with somebody who's very direct, is not afraid to speak their truth, even if it hurts. This might be somebody who speaks too quickly, or they don't really spare people's feelings. Somebody who's intellectual, analytical, who thinks with clarity, is more logically. They think more logically rather than, rather than making decisions from a feeling place. Okay. So I'm gonna tune into here, see if this helps me tune in and feel anything. Okay. Okay. I feel like does this have to do with the job, money? I feel like this has to do with you choosing something that resonates with you. I think I also saw you, it looks like you were like, pick me, something like that. Let's do one more. Okay. But why do I feel like what you need, you already have? That's what I'm feeling here. But then why do I also feel like you're not quite satisfied with it? There's just a sense of like, ugh. What? Does this make sense? You have what's important to you. You have your priorities straight. You're looking at what is important for you, but then you're kind of like, let's do one more. I feel like this has to do with, it's definitely something that's important to you, but it feels like it's something about a safe place, safe haven. What is this? Are you just like not happy because you're too safe or something? Is this what it is? Okay, so I actually I use this tuning fork as well. So I look at energy and how it moves around this card. Okay, so I can see here you have a lot. You're actually vibrating at fear and grief. You have a lot of desire. You want to go a certain way. You want to fight back, but you're not. You're totally passive here, and that's why you have a lot of it's almost like you're hopeless at the same time. You're looking at your situation like, oh my god, like, is this even worth it? Is it gonna go anywhere? I feel like I should give up. And you're carrying grief there too, so you know you're losing time, you're losing opportunities, you're losing resources, you're losing maybe people, you maybe even losing a part of yourself. But then I also see there, you're also like, okay, what should I do? Can I do more? What can I do? I know it's going to be hard. I don't want to do it. It sucks. And then, but you're actually you're not even taking action on any of it. You're basically passive the entire time, basically healing yourself, so you're in shadow. So, yeah, that kind of sucks. Okay, and then, sorry everybody, so I just want to make sure that they're getting their clarity here. So I know this is out of everybody else's repertoire here, but where are you guiding here? Okay. Listen, I know this is tough for you, okay? I know you may not even know what to focus on. But there's a desire here that Spirit wants you to focus on. And that's all they want you to focus on. You don't focus on the fear. Don't focus on the grief. Don't focus on the hopelessness. Even though that's there, right? They just want you to focus and be at this level of desire here. Okay? And you do need to spend time with your heart. Okay? Because I think you're relying too much on your mind's energy to fix the solution. And that's going to make anybody crazy if you're relying on your mind to tell you how to feel, what to do, how to feel about yourself, what to think about yourself. This is not going to give you any peace, right? So when you have this desire, I'm going to close my eyes and give you this affirmation. When you figure out and you set that goal for yourself, I want to go in this direction, I want this kind of job, whatever it is, I don't even know what it is. It feels like it's has to do with work. Once you got that in your mind, invite your heart to be with you as you focus on this goal, because your heart is the one that's going to keep you centered and sane. So I'm going to close my eyes and give this affirmation to you, Adressa. Okay. I feel like you are paying attention here. I feel like you've shifted. I feel like you've set, because I just heard you say, okay, I have a goal. But this may be your higher self talking to. Today it's listening to me and it's like, yes, JP, that's what we want you to say. Okay, and you figure out what this goal is, but there's this one symbol that's coming through here, and it's the word save. So I know I've turned this into a reading for Andressa, but I just want to kind of just like recalibrate everybody because it seems like. But hey, listen, everybody, look, everybody was on point. Do we see this? Even the color yellow was on point. So you all are tuning in correctly. But look, listen, even me, I was like, what the hell am I seeing? You know, my mind was just kind of all over the place. So this is why I call myself a divination artist, because without my tools, I'm less effective and efficient. Okay. So I'm gonna get this one affirmation here for you, and then we're gonna go to the next person and do another practice round for everybody. Okay, hold on. Okay, so this is interesting. All spirit wants you to, it's a very light energy where it's coming, where your higher self is coming from. They want you to say, okay, it was just a hiccup. It was just a hiccup. Like literally, they want you to be able to brush it off and be like, yeah, it was just a hiccup. I'm good now. I'm good. You're like dusting yourself off. Okay? And then I start to hear laughing. And that's my symbol for that this is basically the gateway to enlightenment for you. Okay? So amazing, everybody. I'm gonna read back everybody's like what they channeled. A solution breaking free coming. Arya felt feeling down. Absolutely. Ema Fractal felt heavy. Absolutely. On point, like a weight on their heart and tension in their shoulders. Totally, I felt that too. Amazing. Look at everybody. This is amazing. And Carmela, at the image of a kite flying down, popped up twice, and then the zodiac sign of Pisces. I wonder what Pisces represents manifestation of dreams. Something like this. Perfect. Wants you to laugh and bask in the morning sun. That's what I got. Amazing, everybody. I'm so proud. The kite here may represent freedom and stability because it was sunny, and Pisces is spiritually of what I know. So yes, too, I relate. Relating to the solar plexus. Yes. Okay. Very cool, guys. I'm so glad you are getting some benefit, Andressa. Thank you very much. Thought today's peers don't want me to keep thinking, focusing on the issues. We should do practice like this. Were you live like those yoga sessions? Okay, very good round. We did it. That was tough. That was a tough one. But we got through it. Even me, I was like, what am I seeing? I'm like, I don't feel good about this. But that's what the tarot here is for, you know? And yeah, this is gonna be your best friend, truly, if you know, people use the Bible sometimes as their way to receive messages, which I totally believe. That's totally true. That's another way to do things. But all I know is that everybody reads the tarot. There's no one way to read the tarot, and I don't think two people can ever read the tarot in the same exact way. We're all different. We all operate differently, and that is to be appreciated. We appreciate, but you have to spend enough time to figure out your body's energies and how it works and what your strongest clairs are. What do they call it? I think it's called something like touch. I don't remember. Aesthetic? No, not aesthetic. Anyway, like sensitivity, like things in motion, using, these things to tune in more clearly. I've been doing this for a while, okay, so, but we're not here to compare at all. I'm just here as basically catalyst to help you guys realize that you have always been intuitive. Yes, you have to spend a lot of time with yourself. Yes. I thought I was crazy. I was, learning tarot. I was like, what am I doing? Am I wasting my time? But I never thought of that. It was always fun and exhilarating for me. And I sucked at doing readings at first. I really sucked. So I feel bad for all the people that I read before. But are we? Yes. Lovely. We are all so happy to do this as a group for people. How's this approach work? At the play? Play? What play, Doug? Okay. Shall we do another round? Everybody wants to do another round. But let's shake it off. Here, I'm going to do a little rattle for everybody. Listen to this. Let this clear your energy with a big, nice, deep breath. Empty out your mind, all the stress. Do a little movement, sway from side to side. Maybe you want to cradle yourself. Make yourself feel safe. Tell your body that you're okay. Okay, that helps. Drink a nice big glass of water. There's a little bit of bell ring for you. Listen to that. Let that clear your energy. You are safe. You have never been more safe in your life. You are safe. Perfect. Yes. Ring that bell. Like this is Selling Sunset at the Oppenheim Group. Everybody wants to double tap your screen. Just like this video. If you want to see more of these, more of these intuitive classes here with me. Let me know if this is what you want to see. Tap that. Double tap the screen so I know. Okay, let's shake it off. We need another person to volunteer to be our guinea pig so we can all as a group receive more symbols from the universe to help and basically translate energy. If you have a tarot deck, do that too. You can whip that out, see what cards are coming through for you. Yes. If nobody else volunteers and says, I would like a question answered, and Andressa is still the only one who wants to get a question answered, then we can do that again. They'll give us another question. But this is all practice. I don't know. Do you guys want me to? Because I do my whole thing here. So obviously I can't be as effective or efficient at getting clarity for you guys without my tools. Do are we okay with me not using my tools and we all just see and feel things, or do you guys want me to get the clarity for the question that's coming up? I don't know. I'm not sure what to do. I really didn't. I wasn't trying to use my tools. I was really here just trying to open ourselves up to spirit and help you guys explore your own intuitive abilities. I just feel bad because you're giving you're you're asking the universe questions, and I do want you to get clarity, um, but I also don't want anybody to think that, you know, I just want to keep everything very inclusive. I don't want to be this, like, person who, you guys know what I mean? I don't even know how to put it into words. It's not about me. It's not about me. That's what I'm trying to say. It's about everybody's experience. So if whoever's asking a question, if it's not that important for you to get clarity, then we can and if you're okay with the symbols being kind of blurry and you're being like, okay, they just used, I did the question, I didn't really get an answer, but it's fine, then we can do that. And the non-tool used for the initial part of the people, part of the group, like the tool used for the questioner, and the non-tool used for the initial part for the people, a part of the group. Yeah, like what we just did. Okay, so if everybody's okay with that, then I don't mind doing that. But as you can see in this last round, we all got hits, which is beautiful. That's the whole mission here. So, who else has a question? Yes. Any volunteers? Just say, me, I have a question. So you gotta say. Yes. Beautiful. Okay. Nobody? Okay, how about me? How about I have a question? People were asking before, where are they now? Where are they now? How about me? Do you guys want to, can I ask a question? Oh, let's do that. I'll ask the question this time. Okay, I'm gonna ask a question this time. And I'm gonna be asking a question that's pretty important to me. Okay. So this will be your opportunity. So then I don't need to get clarity. I don't need to do any clarity thing or I don't need to use my tools. I'll be literally just be sitting here and I'll be sending good juju your way. Okay? How about that? So I'm gonna ask the question now and I'm gonna give it to spirit. I'm gonna give it to the universe. Okay. So I asked the question, and I think maybe I'll give you guys 5 minutes. So right now for me it's 8:05, so around 8:10 or 8:11, we can all come back and see what everybody got. A reminder, make sure you're breathing. Make sure you should want to close your eyes for sure. Be as calm as possible. Pretend you're a cloud. Relax your shoulders. Relax your jaw. You're still awake. But you want to, again, deflate your mind's energy to a single dot. and instead connect with your heart and listen very intently for the subtle shifts in your body, in your mind. Okay? Go ahead. Okay, about 1 more minute. Okay, I think we can wrap up this meditation. Mm-hmm. Very good. Very, very good. And we'll go ahead and, yes, Ema. Mm-hmm. A tree. Echo, what does a tree signify in spirituality?
Trees hold deep spiritual significance, symbolizing life, growth, and transformation. They represent a bridge between the physical and spiritual realms, with roots grounding us to earth while branches reach toward the heavens. Trees embody renewal, wisdom, and interconnectedness across various cultures and religions. Would you like to learn about how different cultures view specific trees?
Can you tell me what a panda would likely be interpreted as a spiritual symbol? I'm so proud of you guys. You guys are doing it.
Pandas are considered powerful spiritual symbols, representing balance, harmony, and gentle strength. Their black and white appearance embodies the yin-yang philosophy, symbolizing the integration of opposing forces. Pandas also represent emotional sensitivity, mindfulness, and the importance of finding inner peace.
Yes. 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 Yes to everything that I...
Pandas are seen as symbols of hope,
Echo,
harmony.
Thank you. Thank you so much. This means a lot. I'm going to tell you guys what I asked, okay? It had to do with my family. You know, family issues are really, like, ugh, you know what I mean? Like, I just have to say the word, and I'm pretty sure everybody will get that. Maybe not everybody, but most people. But, yeah, in my family, people perceive me as, when I'm upset, when I'm hurt, it's, my nervous system will definitely let you know that I'm hurt. And so it seems as people, my perception is people would prefer me to suffer in silence rather than to talk about things or to lean on people or to want to see my family members as friends. And so, yeah, I've had falling out with people, and it's disappointing. But people, I mean, yeah, my family, some people, most of them kind of see me as too much, or they don't want to have to deal with my pain, or they, like I said, they'd rather me suffer in silence and figure it out on my own rather than sharing it, because they can't really take, apparently they can't handle it. So you guys are absolutely tuning into that and tuning into the universe's energies that are wanting to basically heal me in my situation. So yes, I know that. Yeah, I know that. And it's like, I don't know what to do anymore, because I kind of just, you know, I just want to have friends, and especially I want my family to be there for me, not just send me money on Christmas, you know? So that's that, and I hope people, like, basically have a heart. And yeah, that's it. But thank you. I think I'm amazing for sharing my story. I kind of feel bad I'm sharing my story, to be honest. But yeah, thank you guys so much. It's beautiful to know, because I know the universe is pushing me towards this way. So you're helping me, trying to get out of shadow here and kind of just get on with life and not close people out. You're in a direction to easily get friends and Well, you all are my family. I'm so grateful that we can all connect so easily at any time on our phones. But I kind of wish that maybe I had like maybe a studio that, we could all meet every Monday or something and just and connect and share and do these things with each other. But um, I don't know. Maybe we can do Zoom one day. Who knows? But how does everybody feel about? Is this the first time that you all are tuning in? Because what I read from you all was not a coincidence, and those are very specific words that you guys chose or that you guys received. So that I don't think I would have been able, if I was learning, if this was my first time, I wouldn't have not been able to type a whole paragraph like that. So I'm so like mind blown at the same time. So very proud. Oh my gosh. This is really my dream come true actually. For me. Thank you all very, very much. Don't be regretful, fam. It's cool. I got this. People do have a heart. I know they have a heart. It's a form of strength to see the worst in people and still put yourself out there. I don't think they're horrible. I just think they're protective and maybe, like, I don't know. I have no idea. Apparently, I'm weird. For real. Seriously. But I am what I am. Give love to yourself. You deserve. Oh, thank you. I'm feeling like this is my tribe I have been looking for. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. Oh shoot, there's so much love to give and to receive in here. Yes, there is. Oh my god, you guys gonna make. I'm not gonna cry. Wow, I'm so proud. Okay, I'm so lovely. This is lovely. Thank you guys pouring out all this love from your hearts. Misoriented. Anyone worth being anything more than average is weird to most. Anyone worth being anything more than average. Can I just take a picture of some of these things that you guys are writing? I'm getting really touched by you guys. I just have to take pictures of these moments. I just wish I could see all y'all's faces right now. I want to take a picture of my message that I got from you guys. I'm gonna cry. Are we all excited? I'm so proud of. Look at this, Andressa. This is the first time you're doing this? Yes, it is. I'm so proud. Honestly, you should do classes like this in person. It's very nice and I can see it going forward. Thank you. I always kind of imagined maybe doing this, but I'm doing this first time, and to be honest, I get to take a little bit pressure off myself. Yes, I'm very average. Yes, I've been saying that my whole life. Oh, if you aren't weird, you're average. Oh. Well, I think I'm both. I think I'm both weird and average. Being normal is weird to me. I'm smiling and joy-filled. That is the goal. That is the goal. That is the goal. I could, like, literally, my whole MO is like, I want to make sure, because I could die tomorrow, but if I made sure I had an amazing day the day before, that's all that matters. So, me, where am I? I think there's healing going on here for everyone. Us texting and sending love to one another. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. Yes. You know why? What it probably is. But I don't want only me, because I just made a vulnerable moment by putting myself out there, putting my stuff out there. And hearing you guys' responses is basically what I wanted to hear from my family. Truly. So it is that's another thing with me, is I'm so brutally honest sometimes with my feelings. But that's what creates the space for healing. Because if there's no pain, there's no compassion. And so one thing that sticks with me is one thing I heard is sorrow is actually undiscovered joy. So next time we should have, I should be able to bring people on so I'm not the only voice and face that you all can hear, and we can all share things for each other and do the same thing. You know, I can have one person come on, and then we can all tune into the same signs and symbols that's coming through for that person, whatever they want to ask, and then maybe they can share their story, and if they choose, they can be open, and we can just be here for each other. What do you think? Yeah, absolutely. I asked Echo here what a panda, and that absolutely resonated. Peace, harmony, what is it, sensitivity? And that's what I that's what I wanted from my fam. Nothing to prove, hide, gain, or lose. Just being exactly. Maybe that's why I got a panda. You're like a panda and needs to be near pandas, and you all are my pandas. We are all panda family. Well, his platform brings all the pandas to the Oh, I didn't take a picture of this too. You guys are hilarious. If only I could hear and see y'all's faces, this room would be poppin'. Somebody asked me where I'm from. I'm currently in Northern Virginia, near about 30 minutes from Washington, D.C. Okay, so do we want to continue? Do we want to continue or this, or do we want to call it a night? Georgia, not too far. Do we want to do one more? Maybe I can bring somebody on. Maybe I can bring somebody on camera. What do you think? Can I do that? Does anybody want to do that? First, you don't have to do that. Trust me. But that's also an option. I don't mind doing that. But if... Okay. So Ema has a question. Okay, we can all do it. Hi, Ikra. So right now what we're doing is this is basically a circle for intuitives who want to open up and develop and use their intuitive gifts, their intuitive abilities, which we all have, and we're just practicing tuning in to our own bodies and getting quiet to receive signs from spirit, and then we'll share them with the person who is asking a question. Okay. I don't know who to do. I don't know who should we go first. Should we do Ema? Should we do Ikra? Should we do Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo? Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo. Catch a tiger by his toe. If it hovers, let him go. Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo. Okay. I don't know. Okay. Okay, Ikra, can we do... Let's do Ema's question first. Let's do Ema's question first, and then Ikra, if you want to stay for the next round, we will go ahead and focus on your question. Okay, I want to give Ema an opportunity to ask a question. Thank you so much for being patient. Okay, so here we go. Next round. Let me do a little bit of rattle here, rattle there. Quiet and deep Deflate the mind. Open up the heart. Just deep breaths. Hold it at the top as you let go. Exhale. Relax your shoulders. Relax your jaw. Okay. So, Ema, we're going to have you, you can declare the question to the universe, wherever you are. Yes, I'm replaying the question over and over, so she knows what to do. Okay. So, let's go ahead and let's all start. Again, make sure you're in a comfortable but straight body position. Remember to deflate the mind's energy and become basically a cloud for spirit to enter you, and then you can sense, your body will sense the energy and translate it into words, images, sounds, feelings, emotions. Okay? For anybody, new viewers here, you can join us. And we're all going to focus on Ema, the name Ema, and her question, which she has already given to the universe. And last thing to do is to let go, trust, surrender. No overthinking, no expectations. Okay, don't push for the answer, allow it to be. If you have tarot and you have tools maybe that you already work with, you're more than welcome to use them. You have crystals nearby, whatever you use. This is your space. So we'll leave about 5 minutes from now. It's about 8:29, so we'll stop at about 8:35. Take your time. Write down what you get, and we'll all meet each other at the end. We'll give it one more minute. Okay. Anybody wanna share what they got? Personally, me, I'm just gonna be very vulnerable here. I don't know why. I'm nervous about sharing my stuff. I don't know. I'm just scared. But that's the whole. I think I'm feeling this way for a reason. I think it's to model, let everybody know that. Again, this. Yeah, you're afraid, right? You don't want to sound irrelevant, you know. But we're gonna say it anyway. So I hope everybody's gathered. Feelings, colors, symbols, animals, visions, sounds, whatever. Could be a moo, it could be whatever. I don't know. Okay, we have cinnamon. So I can also look up. I'm gonna go ahead and ask AI here what they think cinnamon could symbolize.
Sounds like you've got. Absolutely, I can help you with that. Just let me know if you want to dive a little deeper into setting up a bot, or
what do you think cinnamon could symbolize in spirituality?
Cinnamon often symbolizes warmth, protection, and a kind of spiritual vitality. It's got a long history in various traditions as a way of inviting in positive energy or protection. So it's definitely a spice with a little extra soul to it.
Okay. Saw something like a vegetable and something green. Maybe you want to be healthy. Then I see something red.
I see what you mean.
See something red, an apple. Okay, so we're seeing fruit. I like that. Fruit is a good sign to me. Cool. I felt anxious. You really need to make a decision about what your heart truly wants because you have too many options and something related to a mom, female energy. Okay, so we got feminine energy coming through. I heard the word oak. Okay, we have oak also coming through as a symbol. So we're going to ask AI to give us a little bit definition of what I think oak could mean as well. I saw a table. You need to put all your options on your table and discern it and cut it off. Okay. Andressa is building their symbol dictionary here. So I also want to see what, because we saw fruit. We saw a whole bunch of fruit too.
Again?
So I use AI to give a little bit background what they might think. So we saw fruit like green leaf. We saw an apple as a spiritual symbol. What do you think it means?
You know, fruit like apples or anything green and leafy often symbolizes growth, renewal, or some kind of natural wisdom in spiritual context. It's sort of like nature's way of nudging us toward fresh starts or new beginnings.
Okay. And that was from, who was that from? Oh, this is all Andressa. Okay, perfect, Andressa. Ingredients and natural materials. Aria, are you participating as well? I did see a pot and there was something boiling from it. What do you think a boiling pot could symbolize in spirituality?
Well, a boiling pot can be seen as a symbol of transformation or alchemy in a spiritual sense. It's like taking raw ingredients, whether literal or metaphorical, and letting them simmer into something new. So it's kind of this idea of interchange and personal growth bubbling up to the surface.
This all kind of intertwines.
Absolutely.
So I'm going to share what I got. Mine was a little bit specific here, so I don't know how any of this might tie into what the question was. Ema. So Ema, I saw something about growth as well. I think the topic is around growth. I also kept seeing the word online. So I don't know if you're doing work online, if this has to do with online work or anything like that. I also got the word gossip coming through. So I don't know how you might relate to this. I also got knee-jerk reaction come through as well. I also saw a symbol, a soccer goalie, protecting the goalie, making sure nothing comes in, being vigilant. I also saw with that the buddy system. Buddy system was coming through. Okay? And overall, at the very end, I felt there was a really huge, like, yes, I can do it. Okay? But before that, I also saw something that came through as a feeling of, wow, I found my home. This is my home. I'm very happy with where I am, and I have self-control over this. Self-control was a huge thing that was coming through as well. But definitely at the very end, if anything, what I feel Spirit, for me personally, what I feel Spirit wants you to walk away with this is there's a definite yes to walk towards whatever this has to do with, because it feels right to you. It feels like you found something, where a place where you belong, that resonates with you, feel safe, all this, and you're definitely, obviously, I feel like you're definitely happy here. So, dispelling something of what you don't want to digest. Yeah, that for me, that with the soccer goalie. Yes, I got nutrition and growth. Yep, that was the first thing that I saw as well. Perfect, everybody. See, we're doing it. I'm so happy. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, this is so amazing. Okay. I'm not a chef. I eat veggies and protein shake. I'm letting y'all get it all out first. Yes! Thank you so much, Ema. Go Pandas! It's gonna be our thing now. Okay. So, yes, Ikra, we will get to you, but this is a class, okay? This is kind of a class. This is a kind of a class, a group activity that we're doing. So this isn't one of my regular lives, but we will get to you next. And if anybody else wants to share anything else in regards to this question for Ema, if not, then Ema can go ahead and give us some feedback. I'm scared. I asked about work. She was drawn to cinnamon. To my guides as y'all were typing. So how do you feel? Okay, so in my well, actually, if I'm looking at my symbols, I would say that whole buddy system thing, definitely a contrast with the gossip and the knee-jerk reaction that I got. And then the soccer goalie, which is basically protecting something valuable to you. Oh, I see. You were finding your place. You were trying to find a place where you'll be happy. So, in my opinion, if I'm just gonna look at and see, this is what I wrote. It's my notes. I think I think the meat of the thing is here, the buddy system. The buddy system and feeling you're at home and comfortable. But then at the very first part, the negatives here, the gossip and the knee-jerk reaction. So the gossip, if you don't resonate with it, it could also just mean like the energy around, like what kind of energy could be around unhealthy energy, things of this nature. And everybody else is going to go and interpret their own signs that they got. Fruits of my labor paying off. Profound transformations, a key piece of information out of the blue, discerning with options. Oh, thank you. A key piece of information out of the blue. I literally had a talk with God last night and said, if you want to take me, I'm good. I'm pretty happy. Oh no. I want to bring you on camera. Do you want to come on camera? Do you want to do that? Is that possible? I don't know if you're comfortable with doing that. But it seems like there's something that you want to get off your chest, and we would love to hear your voice. Do you want to come on? Oh shoot, I don't even know how to do this. That's not right. What's that? Okay, that's not right. I don't know how to do this. I don't see death as a bad thing. I get that. But do you feel dark when you say that? Is it a dark thought? Because we can't really, I personally can't perceive whether or not you see death as a good thing. Okay. Alright, that makes me feel okay. Next time, I promise, I'll be able to bring you guys on camera next time. Thank you, Andressa, for moderating for me. Okay, so how did we do? Ema, what do you think? I'm kind of taking the back seat on this one. I think it's working out for me for a reason, because I don't think my time is to shine, honestly. I think my time here is to be basically, I'm a student too. But what did we think? Did we do well? Did we do okay? I would jump on camera. I don't know how to do that. I think y'all did amazing. I think we are all enjoying this and okay, I'm glad. I just don't know how people are feeling. I am absolutely going to take this into consideration next time and make sure that you guys can come on camera with me, especially when you ask your questions, so that we can hear your voice and connect with you on a much deeper level. So thank you so much. It's a learning experience for me too. I think you can only do it using a software. No, I can actually do it. I just need to turn on the option right before I go on live, and then we can do it. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna be honest. I'm a little bit pooped here, but I don't want to leave Ikra out on the limb. And if whoever wants to stay to do this last reading for Ikra, we can again do the same thing, receive some signs from Spirit, and then we can all come together. Okay, I'm so glad that you all are still having a great time. I need to stop overthinking. Okay. Thank you, Ema, for being our guinea pig. Oh, thank you. I'm glad we're still having the good vibes are still rolling. I'm gonna try a little bit harder this time. I feel like I took a back seat. I was getting too comfortable here in the back seat, but I'm gonna wake up. I'm gonna try to bring through some messages this time. I feel kind of bad. This is so profound, and for some reason I feel an energy of peace and contentment. Oh yes, see, Judy, thank you for sharing this. It is not coincidence. Absolutely. Thank you so much. Yes. Healing is coming towards you from Judy. Yes, thank you. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. I'm gonna try my best this time. I feel kind of bad. I'm gonna try to do my best to actually break some messages through. But I'm gonna give myself a break here because this is not usually how I work. So. But then again, my intention was that this is not about me. This is truly not about me. It's about everybody's experience here. And if this is a new experience for you, and by going from some of the comments that I'm seeing, that feeling that this is profound, that was my intention. That I not only want to show that I can create a space for you all, but you all can also create the space for me and the next person, person right next to you. We all have this ability, and it's beautiful. Yes. Thank you, Aria. Beautiful. Thank you. So, Ikra, please hold a topic or a question in your mind. Please do not reveal it to us. You can say it out loud to the universe. Just don't share it with us. We want to do our best to tune in to the universe's messages, signs that they are sending you. And we are going to open ourselves up as channels and do our best. So again, we're going to quiet our minds. Take a deep breath in. Focus on Ikra's name. We're going to trust, allow our hearts to open up and expand. Take a deep breath in. Let it out. Relax your shoulders, relax your jaw. We'll give it about 5 minutes. So it's about 8:53 right now, so we'll go ahead and stop around 8:58, 8:59. Go ahead. I'll give it about 1 more minute. Okay. Alright, guys. So, anybody want to go first? Ema got the color orange. Many choices to make. Defensive. Tightness in the jaw. A pill. Hard to swallow. Nervous. I saw the image of a sweat on a man's forehead. A decision you need to make. A new opportunity in front of you. Okay. I'm gonna put something out there. I'm also gonna let you guys know, I know my body is really tired. So, but I'm still gonna say what I saw. But I know I'm tired, so I know my channel is not really clear right now, but I'm still gonna share. So I kept seeing 2 rings. I saw this twice, 2 rings. Okay, so I think this might have, for me, I think this might have to do with relationship, commitment. I did see 2 people fighting in a boxing ring too. I see this symbol, the yin yang. I think it symbolizes balance and harmony. Trust. I got trust too. I got this feeling of wanting to trust, needing to trust somebody. Trust, intuition. I saw love too. Andressa felt a defensiveness. Ema, it was clearly a man's forehead, not a woman's, so I don't know about why it was very clear. Ema is totally seeing things very clearly. So definitely a man, we think, is involved. More masculine energy. For me, when I see the word father come through, for me that symbolizes structure, stability, external circumstances, and another symbol that I get is mother, which points to things of inner work and healing and awareness and compassion. I saw lipstick and gold and a kitten, okay, and a train and a pink satin ribbon and a scissor cutting through. Oh, that's a whole lot, huh? That's a lot. But I would definitely still write it down. See, when I get symbols and I don't know what they mean, I have to write a note about it in my notebook, and then I'll have to have a small conversation with spirit later on in private, and I'll have to ask for more impressions to clarify what does this mean. So if you choose to continue forming your symbol dictionary, spirit will tend to show you the same things over and over again, and then you'll have to figure out what it means. And then once you grasp and grip the meaning of what it truly means, so then spirit can simply show it to you, and then you know exactly what it means, and you don't have to question it. So if you keep seeing this lipstick, if you keep seeing the color gold, if you keep seeing a kitten, if you keep seeing a train, what have you, I would encourage you to receive clarity on them. You are also able to fight for yourself and what you want. You can get to your dreams and conquer them. Beautiful. The wish you have is possible. This waiting time is actually good for you. Wow, I'm so proud of you guys. I'm not even connected right now, but I'm so happy that I can tell that you guys are totally tuned in right now, getting the messages. So this makes me so proud. There's something about a family and a happy family, marriage, and yes, I actually definitely felt, I feel like an encouragement of a relationship, or a commitment. There's something about a family and happy family marriages. You will have it. You will have justice. Don't worry about it. This is our symbols that we're receiving from the universe in regards to the question that you sent out to the universe. And just like when you ask God for a sign, we are using our bodies, our minds, and our hearts to receive the signs. And this is a practice. This is a place to develop our intuition. So there's no judgment here, but we do apologize if you're not getting much clarity. We don't know, but we are thankful that you are here and allowing us to bring through messages of healing and hope and encouragement. Ikra, yes, we are channeling for you. Pay attention. Yes, this is the question you asked. Yes, I kept getting reformations. Perfect. Write it down, Ikra, even if it doesn't make sense now. Yes. I saw a relationship commitment too. Yes. Yes, I saw people fighting in a boxing ring. I saw that. For me, that symbolizes that work kind of needs to happen. People might get hurt, but maybe don't take it personal. Maybe it's a job. Maybe it's a process that you have to get through it. It's not going to be easy. But don't take it personal. Maybe, Yes, I knew. And here we go. We're getting our validations from Ikra. We have a yes. Commitment is coming for me. We believe that this is what she was asking for. Hi, Samantha. It was strange, but really specific. Yes. Perfect. So, I absolutely believe that, and the last thing, look, I wrote down this last thing. Here, this is my notes. Sorry, my handwriting's horrible right now. But it says, I love my space. That one came through as the last thing for me. When that comes through for me, and look, I wrote down 2 rings twice. Look, 2 rings. I know it's backwards. You can't even read it. 2 rings, and then 2 rings again. I wrote it right there. So I don't usually see 2 rings. That's very unique for me to see that once, and then I got it twice. So for me, that's a really good omen. Ikra, I think in the future your life will have to do it a tailored dressmaker. You have my iPad cover. Nice, we have good taste. You know what also I kept seeing sports. Look, I wrote down Olympics as well. I saw Olympics, and then I saw people like boxing in a ring. So for me, when I think of Olympics, I think grand, something to prepare for, something that takes training, something that you take seriously, something that could yield a lot of fulfillment if you do well in it. Look, we have Andressa coming out with something about a daughter. I'm gonna reread some of your symbols at first. We have orange. That deals with self-esteem, pleasure, sensuality, having fun. Yes, many choices to make. Defensiveness, tightness in the jaw, hearts, will to follow. That could be tuning into the nervousness of the situation, uncertainty. I saw the image of a sweat on a man's forehead. Maybe we're tuning into, what Ikra is trying to attain. Maybe you might be seeing an image of somebody that, the projected image of maybe somebody that they're going to meet. That sweat on the man's forehead definitely means something as well. A decision that they need to make, a new opportunity in front of you. A door being shown for Ikra to walk through and make sure that they not only see the door but walk through it, take action, make your dreams come true. Your partner is not going to show up on your door because you prayed for it to happen. You got to get out there, you got to act the part. We got the yin yang symbol, the lightness and the darkness all coming together in harmony, male, female, whatever. I think it symbolizes balance and harmony, intuition. Yep. Defensiveness, maybe we're tuning into people's uncertainty of maybe self-doubt. Lipstick, the gold, the kitten, the train, pink satin ribbon, scissors cutting through it. Yep, these could all absolutely be possible symbols. This is beautiful, you guys. I really love this. Next time I want everybody to be, their faces to be on this. So it's not just my face. Be it, do it, have it. Can we say amen? What about my life partners? So, the universe cannot promise you what it is that you want, okay? So, us coming together and receiving signs is to trust that you are the creator of your life. You are the designer. You are the one who calls the shots. What you want to experience is up to you. So it's obviously what you choose, what you want in your life, and what you focus on is what you want. So make sure that if you want a partner, that you're doing everything that a partner should be doing if you're trying to attract one. So I'm not going to name things, but simple things. Make sure you brush your teeth. Let's just say that. Make sure you're putting yourself out there. Make sure you're putting your best foot forward. Make sure you're meeting people. Make sure that the dating world or whatever is going to be really brutal. So don't get discouraged. That might be the boxing ring that I saw there. Things are going to get hard. Things are going to get tough. Don't take things personally. So this is how the universe speaks to us. So we have a whole lot of days left in our life to figure out what we can do to attain what it is that we want. And in this particular situation, it's a partner for you. So, my opinion is be strong, never give up, love yourself, yes, you have a life partner. Yes, I do believe that too. Look, the 2 rings there. See, we're all getting the same signs. I'm so happy. Oh my God. I could die today and I'll be good. I'm so happy. Oh my gosh. Okay. My God, I like you guys so much. Card just showed me Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is deal with somebody who idealizes love, who's somebody who actually usually have like, for me it's like the crush card. Somebody who's like, oh my God, did you see that person who lights you up? Offering of love, invitation to love, being sensitive, being kind, being friendly, being open, heartstrings. See, Ikra, the universe knows you. Okay? So she is a dressmaker. That's crazy! Andressa is picking up things about her occupation. Look at this. Wow, this might be a talent. But yes, this is very common. One time, a long time ago, I was in my early 20s, you know, I was doing readings on Facebook, and I was like, I took a whole lot of time trying to see things, but I would close my eyes and I was like, why am I seeing penguins? You know, and then I was reading for a woman and she was like, yes, my son watches Happy Feet all the time. So, you know, this stuff like this does happen. You will pick up on things that you'll be shocked that you really, wait, what? And this is how the universe wants to affirm to you that the work that you're doing is real. Yes, I'm so happy. Oh my god. I'm so happy. This is making me so very happy. Oh gosh. Made me a little too happy. Oh wow. I'm so very proud of y'all also. Thank you, Ima. I feel very connected to all of you. I'm actually, technically I'm not Asian, I'm Austronesian. So my parents are from the Philippines. Yes, we will do this, obviously. Look, there's a lot of reinforcement that I'm getting. So when there's a lot of reinforcement in the behavior, it tends to repeat. This is the second time I've done this. First time was just as joyous. This might be even more joyous than the last time. So you better be. You are. You can bet that this is gonna be happening way more often. Lovely. Oh gosh, I'm gonna cry a little bit. It's okay. I'm not on camera. We're gonna do this. Yes, I'm so happy. Okay. Oh, I saw only good things. Yes, the universe will not show us scary things. And I want to share a little bit more before you guys leave. Little closing. It's okay to cry. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. As you continue to seek signs, especially for yourself, spirits, you will tend to pick up on your own energies. And then I want you all to practice discerning when spirit's voice comes through. So that's another thing that I want to tell you guys, for me, how it works when I read for other people. I'll get symbols that will be reflective of current energies. And then as you do this more and more, you can discern what spirit's voice is, the universe's voice. And you'll get more comfortable with being able to also discern your own personal thoughts and emotions, which you should move to the side before you do this work. And then you can discern what is the current energies, what you're seeing, and then you'll be able to discern the voice of spirit that is wanting to guide in certain areas. They're not always going to have a voice. Austronesian, you are now officially my cuz. Yeah. Do you know how to? So to say 5 in Tagalog is lima. If lima or something close to lima is how you say 5 in your language, then you're Austronesian. Okay. I just want to give everybody a round of applause for tonight. I'm so happy that you guys took the time to sit with me. 143 minutes we've been here. I don't want to take any more of your time. I'm pretty sure everybody's pooped, but this will be the close. I'm so happy. Hopefully we'll see you guys again at the second round. Maybe we'll see new faces. we'll likely see new faces. All right. And if you could, oh, we only have 3 people here, but if you guys could just make sure you double tap the screen to make sure you like the video, I'd appreciate it. Yay! Okay. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. I'm gonna be thinking about this for the rest of the night. I'm gonna let it sing me to sleep, all these good vibes in the air. Have a great day, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. My heart is open. Good night, y'all. Sleep well. Much love. Bye-bye.